Welcome back, guys, to 2 Cents.
Yeah.
We kind of changed the name. Sorry, guys. But yeah, we just didn't like the first one.
Yeah.
And this one just makes more sense. Do you want to explain the name?
Sure. So basically, we're like, what if we call it 2 cents? Because when people are talking, they're going to be like, hey, let me give you my 2 cents on this topic. But instead of written in cents, like how it's supposed to be spelled, we name it cents as like your consciousness or something.
You're like
you're making sense out of
it. And which goes way better with our like podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, hey everyone. I hope everyone's doing good. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I currently I had like 4 drinks, but not alcohol, like different types of drinks. Like,
yeah, we don't drink. Yeah, the types of drinks we have is crazy. Yeah, he has a smoothie,
coffee
with ice cream in it. It's his special thing he does.
Yeah, I'll probably do a video on it, like my special coffee. I had a pineapple drink and water.
Yes, drink your water, guys. Very healthy. I just have a smoothie and a water too. Because obviously water is important. And smoothie, we actually make it at my house. It's our very own recipe of smoothies where,
Wait,
not mine, it's his recipe. But we actually tried to copy Orange Julius' recipe. If you guys know that brand, it's not that popular, but it's so good. I recommend 100% go get their banana strawberry smoothie.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Or
we always have a banana strawberry smoothie. Oh, what?
Or my recipe.
Yeah. Maybe he'll start selling them one day. But anyways, so yeah, I don't know. I don't think anything's happening much. Nothing exciting to update you guys about.
Yeah, nothing really much.
Yeah, same as the last episode. But yeah, let us know if something crazy happened to y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for today's episode, we're gonna talk about
I honestly don't remember.
Our story.
Oh, yeah.
I'm waiting for the dramatic effect. Yeah, so we wanted to tell you guys how we like met and everything, even though you probably don't give a fuck, but it's okay. We're going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
Because we just want you guys to get to know us more, you know? And it's our podcast, okay? We can do what we want. Just kidding, guys.
Exactly.
But yeah. Yeah, so we're just gonna go through like the whole thing. Like what happened, like how did we meet, blah, 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 and how do we get here?
Yeah. Hopefully we remember everything, get every single detail.
Yeah, we'll try our best. But yeah, so when did it start?
I'd say like during summer for me.
Yeah. Well, actually, the beginning was I followed you on Instagram. Because I had a thing where I would just like follow random people like that went to our school or university. So I guess I just found his account. I was like, oh, let me follow this guy. And honestly, I do not remember doing this at all.
Well, probably it was my profile picture. I looked pretty cute in it.
Yeah, maybe.
I had like longer hair and a beard, but
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you found it a few like
no, I saw it that you followed me, but I was like, oh, it's probably like one of those like dead accounts or like fake accounts that
like a
follow.
bot.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't think I was real, guys.
No, it's sad because a friend of mine, she said to follow her alt account that wasn't even her. It was like fake, but it looked real and everything. I'm like, oh, probably this is the same thing, like some random person.
Oh.
Trying to be someone just to like spy on somebody. So I didn't really pay attention to it.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then what did you do after?
After I didn't do anything. I just like forgot about it. You
just left it.
Yeah.
And then I think this was all in like the summer of last year, 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I completely forgot about like I literally just followed him and then I just like just went along with life, you know, because that was just normal.
She was basically like a follow for follow.
I guess so, guys. I know it's cringy middle school stuff, even though I still did it.
Anyways, yeah. So after like a couple months or something, I looked into your bio. I'm like, oh, let me look into this. And then I'm like, I saw that you had like a visco, so I clicked on it.
See, guys, this is why Visco is so important. It can literally give you a relationship. Well, this is speaking if you don't actually post on Instagram.
Visco,
Oh yeah, because for context, I did not post on Instagram at all.
Like nothing. No.
So the only photos, like it literally had nothing. I think I just had my profile pic, and I think that one was like covered because I used to like just cover my face with like those mirror pics.
Yeah.
So Visco was like my only pictures.
Yeah.
But like I'm a bit better now, but I still don't really fully post.
Yeah. So then I clicked on her Visco. I'm like, oh, is this a real person?
And ta-da, I was.
Yeah, so then I saw that she likes traveling and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I like being a girl that likes traveling.
Yeah, and I do really love.
And I
traveling.
thought she was cute too. So I'm like, nice. This is not real. This is a real person. But I didn't do anything after.
Wow, so you waited a lot. Yeah, and then school started for us, university, obviously in September, and then
like I think it was like a week before my mom's birthday. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna message this person. So then
you're like, just why not?
Let's like, just try. Not? I was like, because I was so sick of being in the cave. The cave, for reference, is where a bunch of comp sci kids go. It's like a computer lab.
Yeah, it's like a computer lab in our university.
All I do is just talk about video games or like nerdy stuff. And
like we obviously have many computer labs, but it's like that specific one is like theirs. That's where all of them always meet up.
Yeah.
And like this is later on when we actually like started to know each other. I actually coined the term. I called it his man cave because I feel like I know most of the girlies out there will know, like, you know, men in their man cave. Yeah. So then he started calling it the cave too, which is cute.
So yeah, I was sick of being there because I was like, I'm not meeting anyone here. It's just a bunch of same people. And they always like either bring like their friends are always Asians. I'm not saying I don't have anything against Asians.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Asians. We love Asians, I'm just saying, guys.
Like, it's always the same people like every time. And I'm like
he wanted like something new.
Yeah, like I wanted diversity.
Yeah. And also his friends like never went out. Like they would literally just game. Like, you know, those gamers who literally stay up all night just gaming and then sleep through the day and then go to school and then sleep and then game.
I always be like, hey, let's go to some coffee shop or something just to meet people or like just to hang out and do our homework. They would never do that.
Yeah. Like clearly they were very introverts and he was, I mean, you're like, I guess I think a mix too, like me. I think we're both kind of mixes. So obviously he wanted to go out and do stuff, but his friends, no. Yeah. Which I mean, like not their fault. That's who they are. But like
they only go out if it's like a big group. I'm like, it doesn't need to be a group.
And usually they only go to like the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, so he just wanted something new. Like he wanted a new person to like go out and do stuff with.
I wanted to meet new people.
Yeah. I mean, so you were just actually looking for like a friend, I guess. Yeah.
So then I'm like, I'll just message her. So I said, why not? I'm like, hi, do I know you? Like,
yeah, I don't know. You said something like that. Yeah. And I think for my end, what caught me off guard was like, are you going to try to find it now?
Yeah, I'll try to find the original.
Yeah, what caught me off guard, I think you actually took a screenshot of it or something like that.
Yeah.
Was like, I don't know, the way he did it was so different because I know all the girls out there or anybody that gets, you know, always, oh, you found it?
Yeah.
That gets like, you know, always messages and DMs from people. It's always like the same, like, hey, like you got Snap or like want to hang out or whatever. Like they get so into it, but like his was so different. That's why I was like, oh.
I wrote like, hi, and a new line. I don't think we met before. New line. I'm assuming you go to MRU though.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I liked something about his was like nice and it was different.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah, I do. I'm Lima.
Yeah,
I'm like, then oh, nice. Hi, Lima. I'm Sergey.
Yeah, and then history happened. Yeah. The end. Just kidding, guys. But yeah, so then so I guess you messaged me 1 week before your mom's birthday.
I thought the same thing too. I'm like always like, oh, nice.
Yeah,
like I've never changed. Like,
yeah,
but yeah, and then we started talking. And then what about your side? Like, how did you feel when you received well,
yeah, just like I said, I was like, at first I was like, ugh, not another one of these. Because I mean, not to brag or anything. I'm just kidding, guys. I did not get many of those. But sometimes, like, I don't know. It's just a university thing. I think a lot of girls just get those random, like, DMs once in a while. But they're always the same and they never lead to anything. Because men usually always have the same intention, which they don't actually want to get to know you. But yeah, this one, like, that's why I was like, oh, this is different. I'm like, okay, like, why not? I'll give it a shot. And for me, at that point in my life, I honestly just wanted like a friend. Because again, guys, from our last episode, we don't have friends.
Yeah.
And that was before too. Well, at least for me. But it just got worse now. Anyways, just kidding, guys. But yeah, I just honestly was just looking for a friend too. So that's why I was like, oh, let me just reply.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we started talking a lot. Obviously, we texted a lot on Instagram. And then I think we switched to Snap quickly. Do you remember who asked who?
Yeah, that was me. Because I was like, after talking a long time on Instagram, I'm like, I'm going to move it onto Snap. So I asked my friends, I'm like, hey, how do you ask a girl for a Snap or something? Because I don't know, like,
yeah,
I don't really talk to a lot of girls.
Oh, babe, you're so cute.
And I'm like, they're like, just say like, hey, you have Snap or something like that. I'm like, sure, I'll put that. So then we're talking and I'm like, hey, do you have like Snapchat or something?
Yeah. And then obviously I gave it.
Mhm.
And then we moved on to Snap and we would like snap
Yeah.
like literally almost every day, like continuous.
No, we would Snap like for a long time and we would have so many conversations in one Snap.
Yeah, it was so funny. We literally had like 5 paragraphs and each like a different conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know what we were even talking about. Like, I don't know how we talked about so many things.
I don't know how we remembered every single
Yeah,
topic.
like I would literally have to copy it and like write down my answer in my notes and then copy and paste it back. And people who would see us would be like, damn, like why are you texting so much? But yeah, I remember that whole time. So I think that was all throughout like September.
Mhm.
And
then randomly you stopped snapping me
I honestly don't remember
for
this.
a full week. And I'm like,
Really?
yeah, because we had a streak going, then we lost it. It was like I don't know. It was like a pretty long streak. Not that so.
I think because I don't know. Maybe I thought like it wasn't going anywhere or we weren't actually going to become friends. So I just kind of like stopped putting in effort. Because for a lot of those other people, like I said, like the other guys and whatever, like they text you a little bit and then it's like right away they're like, oh, like want to meet up, want to hang out, what's your Snap? And then, or they start asking something really like inappropriate or like invasive. So then I just like immediately stop because I'm like, nah, like this is not worth it. But yeah, I don't know why. Like, I really can't remember. Maybe it's just because I didn't think we were going to become friends. So I just like stopped. I don't know. I really can't remember that.
Or probably like the conversation died. But no
probably the conversation died. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I messaged her back on Snap. I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And we started talking
Yeah.
again.
So he picked it up.
And we started talking more and more. And I'm like, hey, we should meet up or something. And you're like, yeah, we should go study at the library. I'm like, sure.
Yeah. And then that whole era started.
Yeah.
And I still remember, I mean, we both remember the first day we met each other. We were sitting at these like green booths in our university's library.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I remember like we were both very nervous, obviously. And I was like already there and I was just like waiting to meet him. Because it was like the first time we met in real life. And then I still remember you like coming out of the elevators and like walking towards me. And it was so awkward. And then like you sat across from me. And then I think I just started like talking a lot because I was nervous.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm just through blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Talking about your marketing minor and stuff.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I always go to school because I'm like so nervous. I don't know what to talk about. And you were very quiet. So I think I was just like keeping the convo going. But yeah, and then I remember you were taking like a religion class that time and you had to like read through it.
Yeah, honestly, I was pretending to read it.
Yeah.
I wasn't reading at all because that class was so dumb.
Yeah. Not saying religion is dumb, guys. Yeah. Obviously, it's just the
course.
Yeah, the course was bad. Yeah.
Because it made you like memorize 500 different types of gods.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it was bad.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember that day clearly.
Yeah. And then after that I think
but like when we were in the booth, I was so nervous that I wanted to get my friend. I messaged him. I'm like, hey, can you come pick me up real quick so we can go for a walk? But it was actually because I wanted to ask him like what kind of conversations or questions I should ask.
Oh, that's so cute, Ace. I love how you're asking your friends for so much help.
But he never came.
Which is like, bruh.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, and I was like, guys, I was being a little hornball. And I was wearing this like blue shirt that showed my cleavage a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed.
There I say, yeah, I think I wanted him to notice. And him being also a little hornball noticed.
Not really. I noticed that you're doing it because I noticed that you're like fixing your shirt, like looking down at it.
Guys, now I cringe at it. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. But I wasn't that interested like that at first.
Yeah. I think for me, I wanted a friend, but I was also horny because I didn't get any action for like 19 or 20 years of my life. I don't know how old I was back then. Literally last year, guys, 20. Sorry, I'm so horrible at math. Yes, I also like, so, and obviously, Kate, the girlies will understand this. Anytime a guy gives you any attention, we just love it. You know, we crave that attention and we get all like, ooh, we want to like tease them and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
ever since then, we just like wanted to hang out even more and stuff.
Yeah, and we would like still be like texting a lot and snapping so much about everything. And we would like we would study a lot in like those green booths, or we would book book a private room in like our university. Or we would go to this like other building and had like a music conservatory area. Yeah. Because it was kind of like nice and quiet. And it was like away from people. So we liked it there too. Mm-hmm. but
while we were getting to know each other, we'd like do random tours of the school or go like outside for walks.
Yeah, we would go on a lot of, because we would be like studying a lot, and then he would get like bored or something, and then he would start like distracting me. Then I'd be like, okay, let's just go on a walk or something. I'd be
like, can we go for a walk or something? Like,
and I'd be like, fine. But yeah, that lasted for like all of fall semester. Was it like that?
I think so. No.
Why? Yeah, because the incident happened.
Oh, yeah. So I think it was a semester full of that.
Yeah. Because the incident happened when? In January?
I guess like the second semester.
Yeah. So obviously fall semester was like that. And then winter semester hits.
Yeah. No, during winter, like December, I started catching feelings.
Wait, December is still fall. January, September, October, November, December. So last month of our fall semester, he got the feels.
Yeah, I got the feels. So.
Oh yeah, and mind you, well, I don't know if you want to tell them about like.
Oh, sure.
I mean, yeah, like not too much. Like when we met, he was like just getting over this like. Yeah. Like ex situation thing. Yeah. That happened to him. So I was actually like helping him through that a lot. That's why I like. Because the way he would what he would tell me about it, obviously he was still like very hurt because it was fresh. And this was all when we were like texting. So like, obviously that's why I always saw it as like a friendship, because I would just like help him a lot with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then, so then you caught feelings. So obviously you moved on.
Yeah, I moved on really quick. I don't know why. One day I just woke up and I'm like, you know what? I don't care. Like if she didn't care that much, why should I? Yeah. Anyways, during December, I started catching feelings. So we were going to do a gift exchange.
You caught the colds. Yeah.
And then,
oh yeah, for like Christmas.
Mm-hmm. So then we both gave like cards. Wait, I don't think you gave me a card.
I don't know. Yeah, but we both gave each other gifts. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, wait, this is a very important fact we forgot. We would hang out a lot, like not in school. We would hang out outside of school too. Like almost like probably every weekend. We would go to so many places because obviously like with your friends, like it's just like it was like normal friendship. Like obviously you hang out a lot. And I remember the first time he actually ever came to pick me up, he came in his like brother's, what kind of car is it?
Just a car.
No, but what kind?
A sedan.
Oh, sedan car, whatever. And I remember my mom and sister were so excited about it because, okay, they knew for the whole time. Because every time I just be like, oh, that's just my friend. I'm hanging out. And they're like, your friend, he's picking you up. So I think they knew the whole time it was something more. But yeah, so the first time he came to pick me up, obviously he always came to pick me up. Yeah. But yeah, I remember I was so nervous because that was my first ever like boy-girl like friendship hangout. So I was really scared because I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what are we supposed to talk about? Yeah. Yeah, and then so he came in the car, and then I went out, and my mom and sister were literally peeking from the window. It was so embarrassing, and I think I told you that. Oh yeah, because I remember I told you, I was like, when I got in the car, I was like, oh, like my mom and sister are peeking. They think you're like handsome.
Yeah.
I think I told you that. Yeah.
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 I opened the door for her like always.
Yes. Oh yeah, and I think the first time we hung out was when it was winter. So this was past fall.
Yeah, but there wasn't no snow, so
yeah, it was just cold. Yeah. So for our first hangout, we I guess we could just summarize our first hangout.
sure.
We we did we go to the food place right away?
No. So what we did, since she doesn't remember, is we went to this street, popular street where we live.
Oh yeah.
And then we went to this cafe that they have cats.
Oh,
But we didn't actually go inside.
It's like
we
cat
just looked
cafe.
at it.
They're
from the
so
outside.
cute. Yeah.
And then after that, we went to walk. We're going to watch a movie, but the movie sucked. So we decided not to look at the movie.
Yeah, and we were just walking around there because it was really pretty.
Yeah. So then we were just walking and talking. She was telling me about her trip to Mexico.
Oh yeah, because yeah. At that time, I was gonna go to Mexico.
For summer.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
I went to Mexico this year, right?
Yeah, but for summer, you're planning all the way from back then.
Wait, guys, I'm getting brain fart. Oh yeah. No, but we were planning to go to Mexico in April. Yeah, we went in April. Yeah, we did because we went in our reading break. And because we didn't want to go in the summer because it would be really hot and expensive, I think. Yeah, because I remember, but it was this year, right? Yeah. Guys, the year feels so long. I feel like everything I did earlier in the year, I feel like it was like years back. Does anyone else feel like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah. We went to, so I was telling him about our trip because obviously, he's Mexican, by the way. I don't think, he's Mexican. I'm Syrian. So obviously I was telling him and like, I was asking for like tips and stuff and like what to do and like where the places to go. Yeah. So obviously I would tell him about that. I was going to his home country.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And then we were just walking around.
And then we went.
Because he booked a reservation at this like Italian pizza place.
Well, it's just an Italian place, but they have pizza.
Oh, well, yeah. And I remember you scared me so much because he kept saying, oh, there's a dress code, like dress fancy. And he wouldn't tell me like what it was. I'm like, am I ready? Like, am I good?
Yeah, because I was dressed well, but you were wearing like jeans.
Yeah. And girls, you know that this is a big thing. Like, we need to know the dress code.
Yeah, so it was pretty funny. So I was teasing her. And
and I was like so stressed out about it. But yeah, then we got to the place. The place was pretty chill though.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that fancy. But yeah, it was really good. Did we share a pizza or have our, because I know we got these appetizer things. Yeah,
they're
we
like
got
rice balls with cheese.
I think we're okay. Yeah, and then
I think we shared a pizza.
we shared a pizza, yeah. And I remember I was so awkward because I was like, look, your first date / date, but we didn't admit it. And I remember I just kept looking around because I was so awkward. Like, I've never been on like a date like that.
She was just talking about like other people, like, oh, white people over there.
Yeah, I kept like just talking about everyone in the restaurant. Because when I get nervous, I like tend to just point out like everything in the environment. Because it's like, it's hard to think of conversations. So might as well just point out everything that's happening around you.
Yeah, that's what she would always do. We'd be walking somewhere and she'd be like just saying store names.
Yeah, because I would always want to keep the conversation going and I was awkward. That's why. Yeah. But yeah, I remember there was like pictures on the wall. So I was like talking about them and I was talking about like the white people over there being loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was just talking about like, oh, like they cook the pizza in the real like oven thing. So
and
cool.
We played I Spy.
Oh yeah. And it was so funny because he was telling me that his brother and was it your brother and sister?
So it was my brother and my sister. It was my brother and sister. They messaged me or called me. They're like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm with a friend." And they're like, "Oh, we need the car because the truck it's like broken or something like that."
Yeah, the wheels were broken or something.
Yeah, I'm like,
or they got a flat tire. I think that's what it was.
Something like that, like a flat tire or something. So they're like, "So we need the other car to get the replacement." I'm like, "That's weird."
Yeah. It's like, wow, what a coincidence. But it turns out we think that they were actually spying on us.
Yeah, they're spying on us because they thought I was trying to reunite with my ex, but I actually wasn't.
Yeah.
And they actually saw us, like me and Lima walking.
Which is totally not creepy.
Yeah, no,
but
like,
okay. Yeah. But yeah, that was really funny when he told me. I was like,
yeah.
okay. But yeah, and I think I remember I told you that like, oh, my mom and sister think that we're like dating or on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like, ugh, why would I say that? But yeah,
anyways, after dinner, we went to like, we tried to find parking. Well, I tried to find parking at like a hill so we can see like the view of downtown.
Yeah, we wanted those like view places over the city.
And the original place, they just made like the street like it's badly planned because they put like a bike lane, which defeats the purpose of parking there to look at the view.
But yeah, so yeah, the area we found, we were literally parked on the side of the road kind of. Yeah. And then like the view was kind of like on the side of us.
Yeah. So then like instead of parking right on the right way of the street, I parked like reversed.
Yeah. So we could see the view.
Yeah, better. And then, we were just like listening to Christmas music, talking.
Yeah. And it was funny because I played my Christmas playlist and then he was like making fun of it.
Yeah. Because she has like new
have like newer songs of like, or covers of like artists that did it. But he had like the original, like actually good Christmas songs. Yeah. So that was funny, guys.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, we were just doing that and we were like talking about it. And I remember it was such a like that whole, I swear that whole hangout was literally a date.
Yeah.
Like literally that was just the vibes. Yeah. And then
I'm like, I already had brought her like a gift.
Yeah.
Because, I liked you. So I was like, I want to make an impression or something you can have forever if things don't work out.
Yeah.
I gave her a bracelet.
And I'm still wearing it to this day. I've literally never taken it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually love the bracelet. But yeah, when I got it, I was like, oh my God. Like, I was like so nervous and like awkward. But yeah.
Yeah, you're super awkward and nervous.
Yeah. Sorry, my cat's name is Mako. Did I talk about this? Or we call her Kuka. And she's right here. And she's so freaking cute and fluffy. And I want to eat her. What was I talking about? Yeah, so I was awkward, cute, whatever. And then when I got home, obviously it dropped me off. I was literally like, I couldn't stop thinking about the bracelet. And I was like, I actually loved it so much. And I literally sent him a text. I was like, thank you so much. Like, I had so much fun, blah, blah, blah. And then even when I went to sleep that night, I was like so happy.
Yeah, when you said that, I was driving home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said he was like crying happy tears.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cute. Yeah, and then so fast forward to fall semester. And then so we continued to be texting all the time, hanging out. Like we actually did so much things. We went to so many places. And this was all as friends, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then so by this time he obviously has feelings. And then we would like give each other a lot of gifts and stuff.
Yeah. But December.
Yeah.
So throughout like December and stuff like that, we started like I think we would be flirting.
Anyways, so yeah, what happened during December?
December, we would be I think we would be low key flirting with each other.
Yeah. No, I think we definitely did a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we would like flirt a lot. And then
do you remember any specific instant or example?
Of course I do. So I don't know what we were talking about, but then I'm like, oh, you owe me a kiss.
Oh my God, not this. Yeah, I was being, I was just being a little sneaky little devil. Yeah, so he said you owe me a kiss or something. And I was like, sure.
You're telling me like, sure, I'll give you a kiss soon.
Yeah, and I think he actually believed it. And I was also like, ooh. And then I sent him a picture of like, the Hershey's kiss.
Yeah, and I was like, I think I just got friend zoned or something.
Yeah. And I think he actually like got sad from that.
Yeah.
Which I still feel really bad for.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the kiss, so.
What do you mean? I gave you a million kisses.
But not with that actual kiss.
Oh.
You have to like redeem yourself.
Yeah, anyways. And then
came Christmas.
Yeah.
And we both had like a wish list we wanted to give each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we just gave like best of what we thought each one of us wanted.
Yeah.
And then I gave you a card of
the infamous card.
Yeah, because you always wanted to know what my list was, but I never gave it to you. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the Christmas card, like upside down, I wrote like my wish was you to have you or something like that.
Yeah. And I just thought it was like a cute little, whatever, that's so cute. And honestly, guys, I knew deep down what all this was, but I think I just didn't want to believe it. Like, I think I was like, I was just really scared because this was like starting to become real when I just wanted like regular old friendship.
Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously I was like, oh God, what is happening? Because like all my life, I've always been like the observer. Like I've always watched all these like love stories happen for other people or in movies, shows and books and whatever. I was never the main character. That's why I was like, guys, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, after Christmas, yeah, we would have like a lot of deep talks too. And he low-key forced me to like talk about like my deep problems and issues and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did become actually closer that way because we would talk about like friends a lot and just like our problems with and our issues and like trauma, I guess.
Yeah. I'm like
trauma dumping.
If I wanted to get to know someone, I want to get to know them better.
Yeah, like on the real
I don't want,
deep level, not the superficial stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to know you like as a
But yeah, we had like a lot of those like car therapeutic talks.
Yeah.
We would like park at like a mall parking lot or beside like the train and we would just like talk for so long.
Or a hill.
Yeah, we always went to this infamous hill in our city, which is like known for like hooking up and stuff.
Yeah. For us, it was just like talking.
Yeah, and I think we both knew. I definitely knew this. That's why I was like, I was like, why is it taking me here? Yeah. Like, I honestly at first thought you didn't know. Like, I thought you were oblivious to it. But yeah, we would literally just park there and we would like talk for like hours or like watch. And we would always come home so late.
Yeah. And also...
And then our parents would get mad.
To add more detail of us, we would give like massages.
Yeah, so... Guys, this is so cringy. Yeah, so he started to give me massages and stuff in the car because my back would always hurt. So I would turn my back to his and he would just give me massages. And then he would start tickling me.
Yeah.
And then obviously I would be like laughing and whatever.
I thought it was super cute. So I just continued to.
Yeah. And obviously the sexual tension was building, my guys. Like anybody could see it. But I feel like we're like reviewing a book.
You like lay down on me too.
Yeah, I would like lay down on him. We just felt like very touchy and cozy. And also because it was cold, so we would like bundle up and all that. But yeah, we would like literally stay out so late there. And then he would have to drive because he drove me every day home. And he would drive me home, which was like 30 minutes. And then he would have to drive home, which is like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So like every night we would come back home at like 1 or 2. And our moms would be so mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it was worth it. Those memories are so fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, and this was all during like December and January. It was like the really cold winter months. Yeah, and obviously we were still in school during all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was just us hanging out like during weekends or outside of school. But yeah, then it kind of went to the next level.
Yeah, next level.
We friends with some benefit.
No, wasn't it before?
Before
or after I told you I liked you?
Wait, what do you mean? No,
like I said I liked you, and then you're like,
no, because I think we did. No, did we do some things and then you told me and then we would continue? No, because I don't think we continued for that long until. No, I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
Yeah, no. We did do it because you didn't confess, not yet. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I remember because we would start doing stuff. And I remember our first day doing things and I was so like, it was so exhilarating and fun. Obviously, we're not going into details.
I think I told you first and then we started doing it.
No, you didn't. No, because I didn't, because we were like very confused because we were like, oh, what do we do? No, because then remember you convinced, then we were like having all those talks about like, oh, what are we doing and stuff. And then we continue a little bit and then
No, but this is how I remember it. I told you.
Because remember that first time in the winter when we first tried to do stuff, but it wasn't working? You didn't tell me then. Please, I swear you didn't.
No, but it was like, this is how I remember it. I told you. I liked you and then we had the incident. No, and then.
Because the incident was very late.
No, but because when you said like friends, you started having touchy, and then that's when you're like, I don't know how I feel as friends with benefits, blah blah blah. And I'm like, sure.
I think you started a little bit first, and then you told me.
I would never do stuff.
Because we did though that one night. Sorry guys, we're trying to figure this out.
No.
So yeah, and then
So
yeah, we would be hanging out a lot, blah blah. But yeah, it was starting to get very sexual tensiony, you know?
At first, I think it was
just massages and like
massage and
tickling and laying. And then I remember he was like always scared of, like getting a hard on.
Getting a boner.
And me touching it or seeing
getting
it.
bricked up.
Which he did.
Yeah, because she would like lay down and sometimes she would put like her legs or like feet on it. And I'm like, ugh.
And I would like be moving a lot.
Yeah.
Because I knew what I was doing the whole time.
Anyways.
Like if this was a movie, people would be like, oh my gosh, she's so dumb and clueless. But no, I knew what I was doing. Anyways, I'm pretty sure. Because I was like, I'm telling you, we were hornballs. Like I wanted stuff. I was also too scared. Because I've never done anything really with like anyone like that before. Like, and it's scary.
Yeah. So then I think it was one day, like some person messaged you and he wanted to meet up with you. And I was like, you know what? I have to tell her now because if I don't tell her now.
Bitch, who?
I don't know.
You wanted to meet
I don't know. Some person messaged you. You're like, oh, this guy messaged me. He wants to see me next week. When should I tell him? When should I tell him what good day to hang out?
Oh, that like random person. Oh, yeah. I don't even. Oh, yeah. I remember. Yeah. Because he was asking to like when to hang out or something.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to be like friend zoned or get hurt and like not ever see you again or something like that. So then I told you, I'm like, I was going to tell you like in person when we were at the.
Yeah. Because, during that day we had school. I remember it was a Thursday.
Yeah.
We had school. It was just normal, blah, blah, blah. We went to that like music conservatory building and we were just like sitting there and like he was being like very touchy that day. And I was just like, oh, and I was being like uncomfortable because I was like, I don't like this. Like, what's happening? And he tried to pick me up too, which I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, and then he would take a lot of pictures of me, which I was not used to and I like didn't like.
Yeah.
But now I'm like getting used to it. But yeah, so that day, that was happening. And then we finally went home and then we said bye.
I wasn't being super touchy. I think you were just trying to do your work.
Yeah, I was trying to do work, but then you were just like coming close to me or you wanted me to like sit on you or like you wanted to like you wanted to like pick me up or something. Yeah.
Because you regularly would sit on me. So.
Yeah, which is already like, okay.
Yeah.
If anybody that type of friend, I'll be like, that's not a friend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like sit on him a lot, guys.
So I wanted to tell you then, but I was like too afraid because I was like, I don't want you to say like something that I don't want to hear in my face. I'd rather.
Yeah, honestly, thank God you didn't say it in person because that'd be so. I don't know how I would have reacted. But yeah, then we finally went home that day. And yeah, I think I was also kind of like annoyed because I was very like stressed about school and I was like trying to do schoolwork and then you were like distracting me or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, and then we went home and then obviously we just went through our routines. And then I think I was doing my homework or watching. We were like texting.
Yeah.
And I remember like I kept initiating because you were like, you said you wanted to tell me something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, come on, just say it. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like I kind of knew what was coming, but I didn't think you would actually do it. That's why I was like, because, okay, guys, this whole time, I like felt like, I think I did know that he kind of liked me, but I was just kind of like, I was in denial. But yeah, and then the text came. Well, yeah, and then I told him like, okay, just tell me. And then he like wrote something and then, are you trying to find it?
I'll try to pull it up.
Yeah, he'll try to find what we exactly
It's going to take a long time because we snap so much.
But it wasn't on Snap. It was on Instagram. It was on Instagram when you told me.
Was it?
Yeah, it was on Instagram. Hold on, guys. Give us a second. Let us try to find this. Oh, it's going to be a lot because it's last year. Well, no, it was this year, I think. No, it shouldn't be that much. We didn't start sending. Sorry, guys. We're just scrolling.
Scrolling.
Oh my God. We sent we send each other so much like posts and memes and stuff now.
Yeah.
But here, I'm like scrolling super fast. I don't know what month I'm on. I think I saw August. Come on. I have to go all the way up to the beginning of the year. Oh, this was July. I'm in July, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now this is all like the FaceTimes. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Oh, I'm in June now. Okay, we're getting close. Oh, this is a bunch of just FaceTime. What? We used to FaceTime on Instagram?
I don't know.
Since when did I do that? Yeah, we had so much audio calls. Oh, that's when we started calling on. Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention that when we would watch you.
Oh, yeah.
When was that, though? I think that was after everything. After everything. Oh, my God. Come on. Where was this? February.
Well, January 26th.
Oh, it's of last year. I'm dumb. Wait, was it of last year? Okay, should we read it?
Sure.
Okay.
Not in full details though, if you want.
Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, I found it. So this was January 9th. Oh, we would be talking about we would be like egging it on for a bit, but you officially told me on January 12th.
My sister's boyfriend. My sister's birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Oh yeah, Shank. I forgot that. Yeah. So I'd be like, oh, okay. Because I was like, I don't know. We're talking about something, and you were like, oh, you'd shank me, and I was like, I would. And then you're like, oh, that's the only thing you'd give me. And then I was like, what else do you want? We were literally flirting. And then I was like, don't give me sass, just tell me. And you're like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean? What do I mean? What else do you want? It's a clear question. And you're like, I already told you. And I was like, you never did. When did you tell me?
Oh, yeah,
Christmas and some while ago. Yeah.
I told you like in a Christmas card.
Yeah. And I was like, what? You never told me anything Christmas. And he's like, sorry, I wrote it. And then it was the next day and I was like, oh. And then he's like, what does this mean? And I was like, oh, are you talking about the card? And you're like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, now I get it.
Did you get it?
And I was like, oh, is it the wish list thing? The secret message you wrote that wasn't very secret. Oh my God, I used the eye rolling emoji a lot. And then you're like, what do you mean secret? And I was like, oh, you didn't want me to see it. And he's like, I'm assuming you saw it. I was like, yeah. He's like, you're like, that's not as suspicious. And I was like, I knew you wanted me to see it. And then you're like, how would you know if it was secretive? And I was like, because I know everything. I don't know. I think
no, that's probably
like, yeah. And then you're like, okay, what am I thinking now? Oh my God, you would literally call me so pretty. Look, class is so boring. I miss Mina. You're singular. I am so pretty. You're so pretty. I'm tired. And you like those. And you're like close, but no. And then I was like, what are you thinking? And then you're like, left on scene. And then you're like, oh, spot on, except. And then you're like, except you missed the point. And then I was like, what's the point? And then you're like, that I just want you.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean by that? And then you're like,
not know what I mean by that.
I think I was just trying to be like, it was working out. Yeah. And then you're like, blah, 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 I got distracted. And you're like, what do you mean by that? Pretty straightforward. Him, like all the things we gross out about, because we would always be like, ew, so gross out, like couple things. And then you're like, I want that with you.
Yeah.
Please, can I like these now? It's so cute. And I was like, oh, the couple videos, you want to do the stuff they do? I was so like, ugh. And then you're like, okay, reset. Because I don't know what you're talking about. And then you sent me the message of like saying, I like you and stuff. I literally just said like, oh, thank you. Like, I like you, but not in the same way. And then I was like, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. And then it was just like.
She basically said, I like you as a friend.
Yeah. And then we're just talking like, oh, what do we do? Like, and then I sent like a whole message. Oh, wow. We literally like, yeah. And then I was just like sending a bunch of messages. And then after that night. Yeah. So then after that night, you stopped like answering my text.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, and then
I was like heartbroken. Like I was like, I'm just going to go to sleep or something.
Yeah, it was such a like bad night. And then my mom came in and then I like cried to her because I was like, oh, like he doesn't want me to be my friend anymore. Like I told her the situation and then she's like, it's okay, blah, blah, blah. And then,
say?
And then she's like, oh, it's okay. Like at least you have to be like honest and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I was. Yeah. And then we went to sleep. Yeah. That night was so bad because I just kept thinking about all our memories and I was so sad because I was like, oh my God, that was the last time we ever did those. I'm like, oh my God. And then I started stressing about like everything because we had like group projects and like we saw each other so much. I was like, oh no, what are we gonna do about all those? But yeah, and then the next morning I remember I had work, my part-time job at this grocery store. It was in the morning, 8 a.m. And oh my God, that was literally one of the worst shifts ever. I was literally like on the verge of tears like throughout the whole shift. Okay, first I'll tell my side and then you say what yours. Yeah, and then I like wrote him a whole ass message, but like he was not answering, and I was just like stressing and stressed about everything. And then I came back home, and then I was just sad that whole day. And then I don't know what I did, blah blah blah. And then you actually send me a snap, and you're like, oh, can we like talk? And then I was like, okay, sure, later, because I was going thrifting with my mom and sister. Yeah. And then, then we talked later. But yeah, and then what was your point of view?
My point of view was I had a class in the morning and this professor doesn't really let you use your phone. So I couldn't like actually read your messages or anything because we would always be in groups. Yeah. Doing work. So then I'm like, a quick stab. I'm like, can we talk after? So I can like respond to all the messages you sent me. Yeah. But yeah,
I was literally like so stressed. I thought you like hated me and stuff. And didn't you go to the gym that night or morning?
After that when she said she still wants to be friends, I was so sad. So like I went to the gym to get the sadness away.
Yeah, and you posted like a whole like just another day or whatever. And I was like
just another day of like being a loser.
Yeah, and I remember I was so hurt by that post because I was like, oh, it's like everything we're going through doesn't matter. But yeah, and then so yeah, when I came back, we talked, and like that's when we talked on Snap. Yeah. Yeah, and then we basically were like, I don't know what we're talking about. I think we're just talking about like what we should do, like our relationship. Yeah. And we were like sending long ass paragraphs. And I think what I was saying was, I was like, oh, like I'm still figuring things out, and like you never know, people's feelings change and blah blah blah. And I was like we can just try to be friends and blah blah blah. And I think you basically just said like, I don't want to lose you, so I'm like willing to be friends. Yeah, like in summary. Yeah, and then I remember I was like watching that night with my sister. So then obviously I felt more relief. And then literally I see on Instagram like January 15th we already started talking. So like we basically stopped talking for like
a day.
Yeah, literally a day. Even. Like not even, we couldn't even stop talking. Yeah. But I always say like he literally could have just left. But like obviously I'm so grateful that he never did.
Yeah, I was like, I can't lose someone so great and amazing. Even though she doesn't want to be with me, I'll like, you're still a really
guys, I'm gonna cry now. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so then we resumed our usual events. Yeah. Of like just hanging out and talking. But then, so now is when it started becoming a lot of sexual tension, right? Yeah. And then like, so in that same like hill place, we would start doing stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how it started or like.
Yeah, like we literally started just being like that friends with benefit. Like we didn't like agree. We literally just started doing it. I think because we were both just starting to become more like, ooh. Yeah, so we would continue that. But then I started feeling really bad because obviously like we were so like unsure of what was happening, and I didn't just want to be like friends with benefits because that's not what I wanted.
No, we started doing that for like at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, probably. But then I started getting very in my head about it because I was like, oh, like I don't like, I felt like I was like stringing you along, like I was just playing you. Yeah. Obviously I told you this, but then we were doing all this. I was like, oh, like, what am I like going against my word or something? And I remember I would even talk to my friend about it. And she's like, yeah, like you have to be like honest and stuff. So then I started sending him like long paragraphs. I was like, I don't know what we're doing. Like, are we friends or friends with benefits? Like, we have to be clear about this. Like, I don't like this. We're not like this and blah, blah, blah. And then I remember you sent me, you're like, oh, like I've been through this in the past. Like you have to tell me exactly what you want.
Like, I wrote like, I don't even understand.
Oh, you found
I was saying like, I don't understand how you think some things don't have to be a label and such, but it's not healthy for us not to have a label. Like it wasn't healthy because we can't just be doing stuff, but not actually be something.
Yeah. That's why we were just very confused. We're like, what are we doing? And I just felt like very bad about it. Like, yeah, we were just basically talking. We were just figuring out like what we were.
Yeah.
Basically. Because it's just too much. Like, we just sent lots of paragraphs to each other. Yeah. So, and honestly, I like initiated that because I was just feeling very like I felt really bad because I didn't like doing this. Like, I need like to actually know like what's happening, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't like to like, I need like a label and stuff, you know? Because I don't like uncertainty. And I'm a Virgo, guys. So Virgos like to control everything. So obviously I did not have control. But yeah, and then we talked that out and then
But we didn't really, I don't think we like said anything like what we were though.
No, I think I just kind of needed you to reassure me that like we were kind of on the same page of what we were doing. Mm-hmm. So I guess we continued to kind of go with the friends with benefits thing and like see what would happen, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this was still in January, like winter semester. And then, so I think we did this up until
like February.
Yeah. And then it hit February. And then I think I literally just started realizing that like I had feelings for him too. And then I think that like
at this point I didn't have any feelings.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
And I think I had them for like I was like going back and forth in my head for maybe like a week or 2 weeks because I didn't know what to do. And I was like, oh, like I'm so conflicted. Like, do I tell him or not? And I remember searching like on Google, like how to know when you like someone. And I would like ask my friend and stuff. And then I decided because we were gonna. I still remember we were gonna hang out this one weekend, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna tell him this weekend. Like, why not? Because we're gonna see each other then. And then I remember for that day, was it the beginning? We went to the dessert spot right away.
Yeah,
yeah. So it was kind of night-ish. Yeah, and I remember I got all like dressed up and whatever, like kind of. And then we went to this dessert spot that we really wanted to go to. And I was just being extra like nervous and awkward that day. Because obviously we got more comfortable with each other, but I was still awkward and nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we had like some dessert and oh, it was so much. It was literally diabetes. Like it was good, but it was too much. Mm-hmm. And then we went and he was like acting very normal that day. Like it was all good, but I was just being very nervous. And then did we go to the hill after? Yeah. And then we went to our favorite spot and we decided to watch this like movie he wanted to watch. And then
Source
we were
code.
Like, yeah. And we never got to finish it. Yeah. Cause I was like lying down on his lap and I had like the blanket and stuff and we were watching it. And then we kept having to pause it because I would go up and be like, oh, like I don't feel good. And I actually didn't feel good. I felt like nauseous.
Yeah.
And I think part of it was what we ate and part of it was my nerves.
Yeah.
But yeah, we would literally stop the movie so much. And then, oh yeah. And then that's when I was like, okay, wait, stop. Because I need to tell you something. And I think I had it written down. Wait, did I tell you I like you and then I showed you the message? Oh, wait, no. I think I showed you the message because I was like, here, read this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I basically just like wrote a nice message about her. And then he read it. And then I was like,
she didn't save it.
Yeah, which I'm so mad at myself for that. Yeah. And then I basically was just like, I like you. Yeah. And I like said it so like because I was like so awkward. Yeah, I was so nervous. I've never like confessed to anyone. So that was literally like, I was just like, yeah, so basically I like you. And then he was literally just like, oh, like, I think like nice or like thanks or something. Oh, and then you're like, I like you too, obviously. Yeah, and then we were just both so awkward in that moment because we're like, okay, what happens now? And then I was like, can we go to the washroom, please? Like, I don't feel good. And guys, the washroom was so bad because we had to go all the way down the hill, all the way to this gas station and then come back. Yeah. And it was always such a risk because someone might take our spot because it was limited. But yeah, we went. And then I remember when I was in the washroom, I was like, oh my God, this is like, we're officially like a couple now. That's so weird. What were you thinking when I was in the washroom? Do you remember?
Not really. I was just like surprised that now she likes me.
Yeah. And I always joked, I was like, so that's what we call the little incident. I was like, wow, the incident happened. And literally 2 weeks after, I was like, actually, never mind, guys. Psych.
Yeah.
So we could have saved all that. Yeah, that's why I always say, I think I was just figuring things out. Like I didn't realize it. And I didn't want to like, I think my feelings were like hidden and they didn't want to come out. But then once that fear of actually losing the person and then it came out, you know? And then what did we do that day? Yeah, it was like becoming our like, We literally started having a routine. We would like watch something and then he would give me like a massage and like tickle me or whatever. And then we would get into doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our official anniversary date is February 4th.
Yeah. No. Then after we're like deciding like when should our official day be?
Oh yeah, because we're like, yeah, was it like the day I told you or like sometime else?
Like the same day we agreed or the same time we both said it. And
yeah.
Stuff like that. And then
yeah, because I think we were trying to find a day. I still remember I got out of the shower and we were like on call.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we were trying to decide. Because my cat's birthday is the 6th, February 6th. So I was like, oh, we obviously can't do it that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I guess we just chose the 4th. Yeah, I think we just chose like a random day of that like time span. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I forgot to mention sometime between all that, we started calling. I don't know when was it? Was it
probably when we were watching you?
No, it was, but what was like happening with us? Like, when was that? Oh, I can
we're
probably
just
search
still
up
friends, I
when.
guess.
Because we both watched the show on Netflix. It's so good. Everybody go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that new season. Which one? Okay, hold on. How much? Let me search this up. So you has 4 seasons.
Season 3, probably.
Yeah, it was a season with.
It was when he still lived in the US.
Yeah, I think. Or no, did we watch the last season together? I think it was.
No, it was before because.
No, it was when he met those people. No, it was when he was in London. Yeah.
No, we watched that also, but it was before because I remember there was an episode where he left the woman to die inside the house when it went on fire. Then he moved to London, the new season.
Oh, right.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry guys. Oh yeah, so yeah, we started watching it 3 season then because we realized we both watched it, and then one day I was gonna watch it, and then he's like, "Oh, do you want to call?" And I was like, "Oh, sure." On what? And then he like introduced me to Discord. Okay, I already knew what Discord was, but I never used it. Yeah, and then we did like an audio call there, and then we did like a Netflix party, and it took us a while to figure it out. But it was like I still remember it was so cool. I was like, "Whoa, your voice sounds so like different on call."
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really fun. Like we were just watching it and like commenting.
Voice, I guess is hot compared to my like.
Yeah, because he had a
voice.
different. I always told him he had a different voice when he was like talking like calmly like online than in like person.
I always get that like every time I'm playing games or something, people or guys and girls would be like, "Oh, I love your voice. It's so calming." And
actually,
stuff like that.
Wow. Anyways, I give me the numbers of those girls. Anyway, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was really fun, and then we just continued like watching it together from then on.
Yeah. Yeah. So February 4th is our official date.
Yeah, and now October 4th, so in 3 days.
Yeah.
It will be coming up our 8 months anniversary.
8 months. And we always celebrate it every single month.
Yeah. We just did like a cute little message and nice little like gift and yeah. And we just tried to like hang out on that day too.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, like wow, from going to all that to like 8 months.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it's been a good 8 months.
Yes, it has. But yeah, I always say I really like our story because it's like really different and cute. It's very like movie like.
Dramatic. Yeah, you got the drama. You got
the heartbreak, the pain. And then the hope again, and then the love.
Yeah.
And our trope was friends to lovers, obviously.
Yeah. Well, we didn't love each other yet.
Well, yeah, but like that's what they just mean, like in general, from like, but like, whoa, that's just yeah, we didn't love each other, guys.
No, we didn't love each other yet. That would be.
It took us a while to say I love you.
Yeah.
Because we both knew and we both were like dancing around it because we'd be like, I love everything about you, blah, 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 blah. But I think we were both too scared to say it.
Yeah, but this was like months later. It wasn't like right away like the first ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, this is like, I remember, I think it was at least 4 months we were still, we were dating. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you have the actual date?
Yeah.
When was it?
July 7th.
July. So then February, March, April, May. June, July. Oh, damn. So we said it in our 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't say it a while ago. Yeah.
And it was at 10:40 p.m. in the wet wagon, aka truck.
Yeah, in this parking lot. Yeah, and actually, guys, I said it first. Yes, the girl did the first move. Well, I feel like I just owed it to like him because like he did all the first moves of everything. Yeah. So it's like, you know what? I think I should, because it would be very like.
But did you want to say it there, or was it because of what I did?
No, like what you did was like kind of like the cherry on top. And then I was like, you know what? I think this is the perfect moment, because I wanted to say it for like a while, but I could just never had the courage.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I literally said it to him like in the car in an empty parking lot at night, and it was raining.
Yeah, because we're supposed to go to watch a movie, like a scary one.
Yeah, and I hate horror, but he likes it.
And she didn't really want to do it, so I'm like, you know what? And I was like going into a parking lot. She's like, "Where are you going?" I just parked there. I'm like, "We're not gonna go because I know you don't like horror, so listen, I'll watch it."
Yeah, and then I was like,
and he started crying.
Yeah. Because I was like really like thankful, because I was like, oh my God, like nobody ever does what I want. And like I was really scared because I was like, oh, I don't want to get nightmares and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I literally just told him, because it was just like felt right, you know, when you know, like in that moment. But yeah, and it was actually really cute, like movie worthy moment.
And I told it to you too.
Yeah. And there was like nobody around. And it was kind of like, it literally took me so long, because I was like hugging him and I was like, I want to see him. I'm so scared. And then I was just like, I said it quickly, and then I like buried my face in your neck. And then like you didn't say it for like a split second. And then I was like, and then you like said it.
Yeah. But yeah, we have a lot of anniversaries.
Yeah, of all the like things that happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I think I feel like this podcast is probably going to be, or episode, guys, it's going to be pretty long.
Yeah, it'd probably be split in two to create suspense part 2.
But yeah, I don't know.
After the incident.
Is there anything else you want to add? I don't know what. Well, I mean, yeah, this brings us up to today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We've experienced like a lot of the couple stuff, so that's been really fun. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I mean, obviously, if there's some other big event that we go through, we'll tell you guys, obviously. But yeah.
You can save like our trips together for a different episode.
Oh, like everything we've like done?
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the trips and stuff. Yeah, because we can. That'll be fun. But yeah, guys, do you want to add anything else?
Well, that's the story of 2 lovey-doveys.
Yes, of how we came to be.
Yeah.
Our love
I'm super happy to have met you and everything we've been through.
Yes.
It's been amazing. And I love you so much.
I love you too.
Both touch his hand.
Anyways, you guys are probably like, it was disgusting. Sorry, guys, we'll try to keep it at a minimum. But if you love it, thanks. But yeah, I think if nothing else, thanks so much for listening, guys.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed our fun ride of a story.
Yep.
Yeah. Make sure to follow us on everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, exactly. Like it, give the 5 stars, follow us, review,
yes,
share.
Follow us. Yes, share it to all your friends. And yeah, and just let us know in the comments what you thought about our story.
Yeah.
And yeah, whatever
or any questions you have.
Yeah. Anything you found really cute, or like, or anything you can relate to maybe. Yeah, you guys can pop down your own love story too if you have one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all the links will be available probably in the bio or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thanks so much for listening to 2 Cents. And I hope we gave you our 2 cents about this, even though it's not. I guess we can say that for other topics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a cute ending. But yeah, sorry guys, we're still figuring things out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is a good ending.
Yeah, it is. All right.
All right, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.